I don't understand how people just get so, like, are so stupid, like literally, oh yeah, let some random online girl, like, oh, she has such a big rack, yeah, that's really cool, and let's let her, like, yesterday, I don't go down to that stuff, like this, right, I was playing Siege and I was making callouts, and this account named Baby Girl Maddie that was in the game on my team was like, oh, you have such a cute voice. And I was like, oh, Catfish, let's go. Trolling time. Literally trolled. Basically, so she sent me a picture, right? And then I was like, oh, you know, I wasn't for sure if it was a catfish, but I was leaning on it's probably a catfish because I heard popping from the mic and I was like, why don't you talk so I know, like, if you're real or not? And they're like, oh no, I lost it when I was moving from England. And I was like, alright, so that's kind of red flag number one. She said she lived in Illinois, I live on the East Coast, and it was 2:40 for me, and she said it was 2:40 for her at the same time. But please tell me how it's the same time when Illinois is an hour behind.
Yeah, Catfish.
Makes no sense. So I was like, yeah, catfish. And then, right, so she sends me a picture of herself, and she has she has dark brown hair, and she's like wicked slim. Then she's like, oh yeah, I took this today for you at school, and she's some like kind of fat blonde teen. And then I was like, yeah, nice try, Catfish, you know, and, you know, I was playing along with you. She was like, oh, you need to go get your eyes checked. That's totally me. And she sends me another picture of a total different person between the other two people. And I was like, all right, please just, like, literally go away. I know you're a catfish. Like, I really hope you are happy with your life. And he's literally, I'm gonna guess it was a guy. He's literally just, like, sitting there, like, trying to get me to latch on when I know it's a cat. I had a friend that used to catfish, like not in a bad way, just to mess with people. He'd tell them like halfway through, but I met him when he was catfishing. Well, not catfishing. He basically trolled, kind of. He basically said he was transgender, not transgender, bisexual to this guy, and so this guy fell like with huge feelings, and the next thing you know, like 2 days later, he's like, oh yeah, nope, I'm not even, you know, bisexual, haha, you know, you got trolled. It's and you know, I wasn't like, oh, that's so cool, let me just, you know, friend request you for that. Like, I was like, you know, okay, that's like, I wasn't approving of it, but it's just what he wants to do. And so I was like, yeah, just please go away. And it was just it was the funniest thing. I don't know. Oh my god, you're really sitting there.
Catfishing, man.
And like yeah, I'm gonna admit, the girl who's getting to everyone, yeah, she is kind of pretty, but she's not so pretty where I just straight up like be like, oh yeah, like literally this dude, I got him to break up with her, and then 2 seconds later, he came crawling back like, oh please.
So you're in middle school, right?
Yeah.